Aloha everybody, thanks for tuning in today to our driving tour from Honolulu on University Avenue and South King Street. We're going to get on to the H1 Lunalilo Freeway, catch that all the way until we get to H201, and then it changes to back to H1, and then we're going to go up the H2, go past Haleiwa, and then end up at Pūpūkea, which is where Ehukai Beach is, and that's our destination. Alright, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe and click that bell so you can get notifications every time we post a new video. And if you like this video at the end, please give it a like and a thumbs up. Thanks. Aloha everybody, thanks for joining us here on University Avenue and South King Street. There across the street there is Puck's Alley on the right side, and we normally go on the left side and get on the freeway onto the H1 Lunalilo freeway, but this time we're gonna get it on the right side. So we're gonna stay in this lane, and we're gonna show you why we don't really like to take this on-ramp. The runway is really short at the top there, so but this is the best way to go when it's rush hour, because when it's rush hour, it's really hard to make that U-turn up ahead to get on the freeway the other way. So here we are, we're turning right onto the on-ramp, and this part's all good. It's just when you get to the top there where you can see the freeway, there's not much of a runway, so you gotta kind of gun it when you see that, you know, there's space. And I would suggest hanging in the back here if you can, so that you give yourself a little bit more runway space to speed up. So we're gonna get on the freeway here. We're gonna kind of gun it there, but yeah, don't worry, we're safe, we're good, right? Anyways, the on-ramp coming the other way on University Avenue would be right here, and you'd be coming on right now, and move over into the lane that we're in now. So yep, there's two ways to get on the freeway from there, and we are on H1 Lunalilo Freeway right now. If you want to go to Ala Moana Center, you would want to get in this next right lane and take this next off-ramp, which is onto Lunalilo Street. But that is the way to get off to go to Ala Moana Center. You just gotta follow the road until you get to Pensacola, and then you're gonna make a left turn and take Pensacola all the way down until you pass Mililani Boulevard, and then at the end the road's gonna kind of curve to the left or the right. You can turn to the left or the right. You want to go left, and then Ala Moana Center is right in front of you. You gotta decide whether you want to be on the main floor or you want to go up into the parking lot right away. So we usually go up on the main floor, then we can drive around. And that's again at Ala Moana Center. So right now we are on the H1 Lunalilo Freeway. Since we got on it back over on from University Avenue. If you wanted to go to downtown Honolulu or Chinatown, you would take Vineyard Boulevard here on the right. You can also get to Queens Medical Center by taking that off-ramp. And your first street would be a left turn down Punchbowl Street. And if you drive down a little bit on Punchbowl Street, you'll see Queens Medical Center on your left. Okay, if you want to go to Kailua, you want to go to the Pali Highway here on the right side here. You would take this off ramp, and that'll take you to Kailua or Lanikai. But we are going to continue on, and we're still on the H1 Lunalilo Freeway. If you wanted to go to the Bishop Museum or to Likelike, so you can go to Kaneohe, you would want to get in this right lane, or the far right lane here. And you're going to get off at this next off-ramp. The first exit is Hoftailing, and that's where you would go if you wanted to go to the Bishop Museum. But if you wanted to go to Likelike Highway, you would go and continue on past the Hoftailing past the Hoftailing exit and continue on, which you will see right up here where the Likelike exit is. It's right after that. You see the Hoftailing Street exit, and then the Likelike is right after that. So you continue on. You can see part of the Bishop Museum there on the right side coming up. That's the Science Building, and the Hawaiian Hall is beyond that. So again, here is the Likelike Highway cutoff. So if you wanted to go to Kaneohe, you would go that way. That'll also take you from Kaneohe, you can go out to Kahalu, Ka'ava, Laie, if you wanted to go to PCC. And you can also get to Haleiwa that way, but it takes a lot longer. Or there's the Kahuku food trucks too to check out if you are like into food and stuff. Here is the airport cutoff. If you're going to the airport, you're catching your flight back home, or if you live here and you're going to go on a trip somewhere else, that's where you want to go, on the right there, the airport cutoff. And you would just follow the signs to the airport. Okay, we just left the H1 Lunalilo Freeway, and we're now on the H201 Moana Lua Freeway. On the right side here, this is the Fort Shafter exit. So if you're going to Richardson Theater or to the bowling alley at Fort Shafter, you can get off there, and then the guard tower or guard shack is there on the right side up this hill. Make that right turn into the guard shack there. So right now we're going up Red Hill, and something kind of interesting about Red Hill is that um, when Pearl Harbor got attacked, and I guess whatever um, places that the enemies had targeted, they didn't know about this one area here in Red Hill where it has these underground reserve airplane fuel uh, tanks in there somewhere. And so luckily they didn't know about that, because otherwise, that would have crippled them even more. On the right side here is the Kaiser Permanente hospital, and you would have had to get off at the off ramp right before this. I forgot what it was, sorry. Yeah, if you needed to go to Kaneohe and then you missed the Likelike cutoff, you can also get on or get to Kaneohe by going on the H3, which is coming up here on the right. So you'd be on the far right lane and follow the signs, and that'll take you on the newest freeway that we have on Oahu. It's a nice, beautiful drive up the H3 until you get to Kaneohe. You just gotta follow the signs where to get off. If you're going to Pearl Ridge, you want to be in the far left lane there, or to Aiea, like to the bowling alley, or the backside of Pearl Ridge also. You would want to get in those far two lanes, or you would have already been there. Double solid line, right? Don't cross that. And we're going to Pearl City though, so we're going to stay on the right side here. And we're now on H1. H1 Queen Liliuokalani Freeway. Yeah, and we were just on H201 Honolulu Freeway, and we just left it, and now we're, well, or maybe now officially we're on H1 Queen Liliuokalani Freeway. We're gonna take this for a while more, and then we're going to turn like we're going to Mililani. And if you wanted to go to Waianae or to Nanakuli or Makaha, you would want to get in the far left lane, and or that also would take you to Eva and Ko'olina. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna stay on the right side here because we're gonna go towards Mililani to Wahiwa, and our final destination again is Ehukai Beach, which is right next to Pipeline. So I'm excited because I get to go out to the country today and do some filming. So also look forward to the beach action for that area. I'm not sure if I'm going to call it Ehukai Beach or Pipeline or what. I think Pipeline was the next break over, so I didn't really catch that. But see the sign there on the right side. It says North Shore. That's where we're going. So we're staying here on the these two right lanes. The was it 3 or 4 lanes on the left? That's all going towards Waianae, to Ewa, Kapolei, Ko'olina, and also to Nanakuli, Makaha, and if you wanted to go to the Mililani Cemetery or to the Mililani Costco, you would get off here on the right side, Mililani Boulevard. You follow that truck there on the right, and you go up to the top of the hill. If you turn right, that goes to Mililani Cemetery. If you turn left, then you go to Costco, and then beyond Costco would be Waipio, or I guess that's all Waipio over there. Here's your Mililani off-ramps coming up. Mililani kind of confuses me when I drive through there. I can't tell where I'm at sometimes. It looks so similar to each other, the areas. So, but that's just me. I'm just not used to that area. Mililani Moka. If you're going to Mililani Moka, you want to be in this next right lane so you can get off. I don't know the area. I don't know what's there, so. If you're a golfer, Lelehua Golf Course is here on your next right. Take that exit. If you're going to Wahiwa, get ready to get off. You're gonna take this next off ramp, and we've done some episodes in Wahiwa, the botanical garden, and also looking for sakura trees that are bloomed. And we were able to go on a tour recently, which I don't have that on film, but it was a fun tour, and we actually did our own episode last year where we drove around Wahiwa and looked for blooms or sakura blooms in the neighborhood, and we actually found a lot. So that was kind of a fun experience out there in Wahiwa, and I have that episode. I can put a link down below for that. But just a little note: don't go down looking for sakura blooms right now. It's over already. The season's all done. We're now on Wilikina Drive. On the left there you have Wheeler, I believe. Further down on the left is going to be Schofield Barracks. You got a scuba diving shop here on the right, and I think you have some tax offices and some tattoo shops here on the right. And I don't know, I've never stopped there and checked it out. Let me know if you folks have. Okay, we are leaving Wilikina Drive right now, and we're gonna turn right here, and this is Kamananui Road. We're gonna take Kamananui Road down a bit until we get to Kamehameha Highway. That on the right side, I think it's a drink truck or some kind of a truck like that. Let me know if you guys have stopped there, or if it's good, or what they have there. Oh, rude, dude. And I think he's packing somebody too. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to be riding on a motorcycle with somebody like that. That there on the right is Green World Coffee Farm. You can stop there and have buy a cup of coffee and some snacks. Okay, here we're entering Kamehameha Highway right now. A little bit further down the road here, we're going to see Dole Pineapple Plantation on the right side, and it's a place where you can stop off and get souvenirs or shop there. You can get some Dole Whip, which is really good, kind of like a ice cream, but it's pineapple flavored. And they have a really big maze in there, and oh, they have the pineapple train ride also. Some fun activities in there. There's one more thing. I can't remember. Anyways, I have videos for Dole Pineapple Plantation, and I'll put that link below. So here we are here at Dole Plantation. So if you wanted to go there, you would want to turn right here. There's parking on the right side, I believe, and I think further on the left side. You see all this farmland here. I think they're doing solar here on the left side here now, but you know, for a long time this used to be all crop fields, and I think it was, I want to say it was sugar cane in this area, but I'm not sure. It could have been pineapple, but yeah, I remember a long time ago when they used to burn the sugar cane, that smell, it was kind of stink. And I've been on Maui and had that same thing where, you know, they're burning the sugar cane. So yep, it's not the most pleasant smell, but it's part of the process to collecting the sugar cane, so can't help it. I believe on the left, that mountain is the Waianae mountain range, or the Waianae range. Straight ahead you have Haleiwa town, and also on the left of that is Wailua. And there on the right is the sign that tells you that the next left is the left turn into Haleiwa Historic Town. You would get in this left turn lane. There's two welcome to Haleiwa signs. I think one is on the other side, which I believe we're passing. So anyways, that was the left turn to go to Haleiwa or Wailua if we were going to go that way, or Mokuleia. But we're not going that way. We're going to go towards Waimea, and we're going to go to Pūpūkea, and Ehukai Beach is our final destination. Okay, here on the right, that's one of the signs. The sign, I guess, that you would see coming from this direction. The Haleiwa sign. That people like to go and take a picture there with it. There is another sign on the opposite side of the road coming up on the left side. I'll point it out. I guess it depends on which direction you're coming from, going into Haleiwa or into this area, that you'll I guess see the sign that's facing you. It's coming up here on the left. Yeah, right there. That's the Haleiwa sign facing that other way. This is Laniakea Beach. I think you see a lot of turtles here, so people are always parking over here and walking across the street. Later on in the day, it's going to cause slowdown in both directions, trying to get past this area, and you're gonna think, oh, is it a car accident or something? But nope, it's just that area. It's always like that. I think it's people walking across the street, and everybody has to slow down and stop. So for a while, they took away the parking to try to get people from not, for not to park across there and then walk across the street. But people kept doing it anyway, so they took away the barrier to let people park across the street again. This is Kawailoa Beach on the left here, and I think it's a surf spot for people to go out from. As we're coming around this bend, Waimea Bay is actually on the left here, and it's gonna kind of the road goes into the valley or towards the valley a little bit. There you can see the beach there on the left. But so if you get to the bottom of this road, if you turn right, that goes to Waimea Valley, and they have this whole thing that you can walk around the park and find out about different Hawaiian cultures and or practices. There on the left here, this is the Waimea Bay Parking Lot, which you can also, if that's full, you can park at Waimea Valley and pay the attendant there to park there, and then you can walk back over onto this side. It's a further walk, but at least you get to go there if you really wanted to go to Waimea Bay. Famous, yeah, for big waves during the winter time, but during the summer or a lot of the year, it's really mellow over there. Sharks Cove is coming up here on the left. If you can't find parking at the Sharks Cove parking lot, there's a parking lot here on the left here that you can park there also, and then walk over to Sharks Cove. But there's also a food land here on the right, and I think a coffee place and stuff. Maybe that's in Foodland, the coffee place. But there's some eating places out here too you should check out. We have never tried any of these places here. Surfboard rentals, snorkel rental place. There on the left is Sharks Cove. This is all the parking lot there. On the right side is the open bay area. On the left side is the enclosed reef enclosure area. That's the side that Austin likes to go to. There is some little deep areas in there, in that enclosed area, but for the most part, it's pretty shallow in there. When the surf gets really big out here, though, you can see, even though that place has walls that protect the inside of it from the outside ocean, it gets really big. I would be cautious even in that area when the water gets big. So Ehukai Beach Park is coming up here. I know because there's a fence on the right side here to that park. And I think is there a school up there? I'm not sure. But Ehukai Beach is right here on the left here. When the surf is good, it's hard to find parking here. When the surf is, or when it's big, sometimes there's like everybody comes out here to check it out. So traffic is bad, parking is bad. People park in areas that they get their cars towed away, which has happened to us before. That was horrible. But it actually ended up okay. But just still messed up our day, and cost us a whole bunch of money. So this is well, from the Ehukai Beach parking lot. If you walk out towards the ocean, I know Bonsai Pipeline is there on the left. I'm not sure which break on the left, but there's a couple different breaks. And anyways, I don't know the surf spot names. I just know that it's there on the left. And this is just to show you, yeah, this is what that beach is gonna look like. It's so beautiful. There's so much sand, and it's not crowded at all. Even though there's a lot of people, it looks like there's a lot of people. It's not bad. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming on this tour with us. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. And click the bell so you can get notifications every time we post a new video. Alright, everybody, take care. Aloha.